Rambo against Sowers, we're watching that. We're also watching Nardella against Withers. This was one of the major stories from their first meeting on August 1st. Nardella, his worst performance as a pro.
And you see that 12% clam percentage. Withers wins more face-offs than any other specialist after not winning the clam.
PLL semifinal number 2 underway. For a moment, Withers had it, but disruption for Whipsnakes. Abbott up with the ball. He is swarmed, and he fights his way across midfield, but the double team is still there. That one got wrapped up in the glove of Abbott for a moment, stumbling down to the turf. Was Nardella, who's still involved for this ground ball. Under the pile, now Carlson's involved. They gave Withers the win on the face-off, but who's going to get the game's first possession? Gutterding had it for a moment, or excuse me, Carlson had it for a moment, then he lost his stick, and after all of that...
And then working his way back upfield.
Jim Brown, MVP nominee for Waterdogs, Zach Courier. Has them up 1-0 here to start in overtime right here at Subaru Park. Joe Nardella wins that face-off. They're on that short side.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the heavy Philly accent. His IQ is off the charts. One of the brightest players, one of the smartest players in the game. Everything behind the play. Found Ethan Walker right on the doorstep before the second slide was able to get down there.
The only 2 rookies in the lineup for Waterdogs are Michael Sowers and Ethan Walker. They combine for that goal. And this is going to be Waterdogs ball.
Over their time together.
You know, we saw Matt Rambo just a few minutes after their come-from-behind win over Redwoods.
He's such a brilliant player.
And you mentioned Zed Williams, the first matchup against Waterdogs this year. There was no Matt Rambo, and Zed Williams had 0 points in the game. Only game all year he was held without a points was...
And lit a fire, and he's been super consistent ever since.
Taking him. Devins with Justin Gutterding.
Guys, second time's the charm, right? Justin, you came into this team a little bit late and have been making an impact since. How does that feel, and what difference maker are you?
It feels good. I just want to be, any part of this team that can help out and get us back to the championship. That's really all I care about.
Right. McCardle for being the steadying presence for the Waterdogs offensively.
Kieran McCardle scoring 2 goals exactly 2 minutes apart. Only problem is Whipsnakes scored 2 goals in between.
Crease.
And the fearless finish from Ryan Brown, who paid the price for that one. 20 goals during the regular season. The only 2-time 20-goal scorer in PLL history at 23 with Atlas back in 20. And that's belonged to Zed Williams. Now has 8 postseason goals, and Dylan Ward now has still yet to make consecutive saves in this game. He's only made 4. Chance for Liam Burns for 2. And Nardella scooped that face-off away from...
He's going to run away like Gutty did. All right, you got to notch the first goal of the second half for the Waterdogs. What went through your mind when you were doing that?
They kind of...
Trying to get in the rhythm.
It's ironic that the award for finishing, he alone, as I look things over once again, the only 4-point producer so far in this game for either side, and Earhart came in from the wing.
He has been up to the task.
Hat-trick goal for Kieran McCardle.
But also you want to be aggressive in your approach.
Zach Courier that time taking the face-off against Nardella after Withers' violation, and if nothing else, made it interesting. And it will be Waterdogs ball.
Shot placement by Brown.
Last 6 goals, these 2 teams have alternated. As Waterdogs can't close the gap, Phipps a long way to run. Making contact there with McCardle. And it is Waterdogs ball. And Phipps is still racing back to the net and hit.
Easy numbers.
5 goals here today for Zed Williams.
Goal. Gets it past Phipps before he's able to reset his feet.
That was a 3rd assist and 6th point for Kieran McCardle in the game as the faceoff picked up by Courier. He started 4 sours in his return to the lineup. Hasn't played since week 1. Back on June 6th. Nardella and Withers. Withers. Call for a hold. It'll be Whipsnakes. Seconds on the clock. Whipsnakes by 4. Withers on the ground. Nardella on top of him. Ball was loose and it kicked right.